Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today to propose the amendment that is germane to the bill at hand, because the bill at hand creates a farm workforce retention credit, and the amendment before us would help remedy the issues of workforce retention. Specifically, this amendment would remove the Farm Labor Board. This labor board was created, this three-person non-elected board was created under the Farm Labor Act, and it has been the key in the hand-wringing and the pain that the members of agriculture are experiencing as they have waited a long time for their result. This three-person unelected board has the power to take the threshold from 60 hours a week down to 40. And they've recently decided, after ignoring hours of testimony by farmers, by farm workers, they recently voted to ignore the words of those folks in agriculture and recommend the lowering of that threshold. This amendment would remove their power to give that recommendation to the governor. You know, the reality is that all stakeholders here, everyone in New York State that depends on agriculture, knows how harmful this would be. But no one more importantly than our farm workers. 70% of those testified that this would be harmful to them. They're actually making less, not more, under 60 hours. And what will happen when it goes to 40 hours? Well, quite frankly, it's going to be a true workforce crisis. So we're trying to pass a bill today that wants to give a tax credit to retain workers when we're going to actually be driving them out through the actions of the wage board. Cornell University, one of the most respected agriculture universities in the nation, a state-sponsored study to look at this topic. And what did they come back with? Well, they came back with a lot of frightening things. First and foremost, 2/3 of dairy farmers would move out of the milk production or abandon agriculture altogether entirely if the 40-hour threshold is enacted. Half of the fruit and vegetable farms interviewed said that they would scale back their operations or leave the industry altogether. And here's the best part. 70% of the guest workers, the people that we claim to be helping with this, have said that they would consider moving to another state and not even coming to New York. It's hard to have a tax credit when you aren't going to have workers to begin with. Do we really need a taxpayer-funded credit, or do we need to just simply eliminate the wage board and stick to the deal that this legislature agreed to when they passed that bill, 60 hours, and instead slid something in with this three-person wage board? Only one of the three is actually in agriculture. It was a rigged process to begin with. And it's denying not only our farmers, but our farm workers the justice that they deserve. They've all said they're making less money, the farmers and the farm workers. So by passing this amendment today, eliminating the wage board, we will not only stick to the deal that we made originally in this House, before me, but we will also ensure that agriculture can actually not just survive, but thrive here in New York State. So for these reasons, Mr. President, I strongly urge you to reconsider your ruling. Thank you.